As a career and business coach, a question that I get all the time is, how long should my resume be? Is it 1 page? Is it 2 pages? I have 6 pages. Is that okay? If you're wondering what the ideal perfect length for a resume is, this video is for you. Hey everyone, I'm Liz M. Lopez, career and business coach, and today we're going to talk about how long should my resume be? I get questions all the time from people on all sorts of topics on their careers and how to get a better job, move forward in their careers, and be the best professional possible. And I share a lot of those Q&As type answers here on my YouTube channel. So before we go any further, I'm going to ask you, please subscribe. And if you'd like to make sure you don't miss any of the career advice that I'm giving out here, then please go ahead and hit the bell as well. So how long should my resume be? And, I've been doing this type of work, career and business coaching, for over 12 years, and I've seen it all. I have literally seen a 12-page resume. And I've also seen a teeny tiny 1-page one that barely had anything on it. And frankly, neither one of those are great. The ideal resume is somewhere in the middle. Now, in general, 1 to 2 pages is the right answer. And people struggle. A lot of times there's this myth out there must be 1 page. And look, if you have a 30-something year career, you're not going to get all of that in 1 page. Nor should you really, because no matter how long your career has been, you really only want to highlight the past 10 to 15 years of your career. If you have critical information from beyond that, there are ways to showcase that in a summarized manner in your resume that can be highly effective, save a lot of space, and not give away the fact that you have spent 20, 30, 40 years in the job market. Why? Well, ageism is a thing. We want to believe that there's all these laws in place and that everybody's protected. And look, most employers are doing a great job about being having a lot of equity in their job hiring process. But we're people, we're humans, and we make perceptions, and somebody who feels too young or too old, that we can all of a sudden, even without being aware, have kind of a prejudice against that person's application or that resume because we feel like they're just not in the right age that we have in mind for this particular job. So 10 to 15 years in a 1 to 2 page resume is the ideal formula for a powerful, modern, ATS compliant resume. So I'm probably thinking, I just said a lot of words, and what's this ATS compliance thing? Well, ATS stands for Applicant Tracking System. And most employers will use some sort of software to pre-scan, to scan your resume into a system that matches what your resume says along with what the job requirements are. And if you meet the right type of score, then that resume will actually be read by a human being. So your resume has to be keyworded properly and have the right information on it in those 1 to 2 pages to get past that scanning software, but then also has to be beautifully put together and attractive enough and have a great, compelling story so that when it reaches a human, that person makes the decision to bring you in for an interview because you are just absolutely compelling to them by using the right terminology, showcasing your success stories, and having an evidence-based resume that is just absolutely powerfully presenting you in the job market. So if you have a 4, 3, 5, 7-page resume, you need to beautifully cut that down to be a great 1 to 2 page storyline. If you have a 1.5-page resume, that's not good either. 1 or 2 pages. If you have 1 3/4, that's usually okay, but 1.5 makes it look like you either weren't skilled enough to really put that together into a 1-page powerful executive summary of a resume, or you didn't have enough to tell to get to the end of that 2nd page. So I would avoid the 1.5, go for 1 page, go for 2 page, but make it compelling and make it pretty. Pretty resumes go a long way as long as you stay within the requirements of the applicant tracking system, because yes, those scanning softwares do have do's and don'ts for making it past the programs. I am career coach Liz M. Lopez. If you want to learn more about ATS compliance and how that impacts your resume and your ability to be selected for interviews, please check out my YouTube video, What is an ATS Compliant Resume?, where I go deeper into the requirements and the do's and the don'ts of building your resume for maximum success in the job market. I'm Liz M. Lopez, career and business coach. If this has been helpful to you, please hit the like button, and always know that I am 100% dedicated to promoting the success of others. Take care.